For this video, magsasolve tayo ng example or sample problem on resultant internal loading. So, basahin natin yung sample problem natin. The shaft is supported by a smooth thrust bearing at B and a journal bearing at C. Determine the resultant internal loadings acting in the cross-section at E. So, ito yung figure natin. Meron tayong dalawang supports, point B and point C. And then, point E natin is nandito. So, in between point B and point C dito sa figure natin, meron tayong dalawang external na load, 800 pounds and 400 pounds. So, yung pinapahanap sa atin is yung internal loadings daw at point E. So, makukuha lang natin yung internal forces at point E pag ikakat natin yung section, and then i-consider natin either left or right ng system. So, ikakat natin dito, and then for this particular na example, i-consider natin yung right side na section. Okay? So, bago natin ikat yung section natin, determine muna natin kung ano yung mga reaction forces na involved dito sa problem. So, for point B, meron tayong thrust bearing. So, ibig sabihin, dalawang reaction forces yung meron dito. We have By and then we have the Bx. And then at point C, since journal bearing yung nasa point C, isa lang yung reaction force dyan, which is Cy. Okay? Ngayon, i-consider natin yung right side nung section natin, yung cut ng section. So, meron tayong line, tapos meron tayong external na load, which is 800 pounds. And in between, andyan yung point C natin, Cy, which is meron tayong reaction na Cy. And then, dito sa point E, dito tayo sa point E, meron tayong lalabas na dalawang internal loads or internal forces. We have Ey, and then we have Ex. And based dito sa free body diagram natin ng right na section, pwede nating kunin yung magiging equation ng Ey tsaka Ex. Balikan natin yung general na free body diagram natin dito, no, sa left na yung original na figure natin. Mapapansin natin na wala namang ibang horizontal force na present dito sa free body diagram. So, CBX lang. Ibig sabihin yan, automatic na CBX ay magiging 0. No? Base ito sa magiging equation natin na summation of forces equals 0, since wala namang ibang force na 0. So, therefore, Bx equals 0. No? Similarly, dito sa figure natin, sa free body diagram sa right side ng or sa right section ng cut natin dito sa point E, pag nagsasum up tayo ng summation of forces equals 0 sa x-axis or horizontal forces yung i-consider natin, automatic na magiging 0 yung horizontal force natin or horizontal component ng E. So, 0 yan. So, meron na tayo ngayon ng internal loading on the horizontal na direction. Aside pala sa dalawang internal loadings dito na x and y, meron din tayong moment, no, internal moment, which is papangalanan na natin na ME. So, meron tayong dalawang forces and meron din tayong moment, internal moment na kailangan i-consider. So, meron tayong x again. So, dito naman tayo sa y. Para makukuha natin yung y, hindi tayo gagamit ng moment, no, kasi pag gagamit tayo ng moment, magiging involved si ME. So, magkakaroon tayo ng additional na unknown. So, yung gagamitin natin, magsasum up forces tayo, no? So, we have summation of forces along y equals 0. So, meron tayong Cy, which is upward, tapos minus naman si Ey minus 800 pounds equals 0. And since hinahanap natin dito is Ey, so gagawa tayo ng equation, which is for Ey. So, Ey now is just equivalent to, we have Cy minus 800. So, ito yung magiging equation 1 natin. No? So, nilipat lang natin dito si Ey. So, magiging positive siya. Tapos, retain lang si Cy and 800. So, kailangan lang natin makuha base dito sa equation 1 natin is si Cy. Kasi meron naman tayong given na 800. Saan natin makukuha si Cy? Babalikan lang natin yung original na free body diagram natin. So, ito yung si Cy, and then we have unknown din si By tsaka si Bx. So, ang gagawin natin, magsasum up moment tayo at point B para hindi na natin magagamit si By. May eliminate natin sa equation si BX and BY kasi wala naman silang moment at point B. So, mag-sum up tayo ng moments at point B. So, you have summation of moments at B equals 0. Tapos, para maging positive na agad yung moment natin at yung moment na pwedeng mag-create dahil dun sa CY, gagamitin natin na direction is counterclockwise, positive, no? Kasi yung moment ni CY, pag ganun, no? With respect to point B. So, positive na natin yung counterclockwise. So, we have positive na CY times ano yung moment arm niya? 4 plus 4, that's 8. So, that's 8. Tapos, ito, magkikreate siya ng clockwise na moment. So, that's a negative. We have 800 times, yung moment arm niya is, hindi pala, no? Yung moment arm pala dito is 4 lang, no? So, we have CY times 4 minus 800. Ito lang pala yung, tama pala. Tama. So, we have CY times 8. Tama, no? Kasi 4, dito pala yung C. Nalito ako sa point E. Point B pala yung moment natin. So, tama yung kanina. Ito lang sa 800, meron siyang additional na moment arm na 4. So, magiging 12 yan, no? So, yung moment arm niya is 12. And then, ano pa ba yung merong moment dito at point B? Of course, meron tayong moment 4. 400 pounds. Ang direction ng moment ng 400 pounds with respect to point B is pag ano, no? Which is counterclockwise, positive, no? So, we have plus 400 times yung moment arm natin is 4 feet. So, 4 lang. Then, meron pa bang iba na merong moment dyan? I think wala na, no? So, yun lang. We have 0. So, yung magiging equation natin for CY is equivalent to, lipat natin si 800. So, we have 800 times 12 minus 400 times 4 divided by, we have 8. So, CY is just equivalent to, dito tayo sa calculator natin, we have 800 times 12 minus, we have 400 times 4 and then all over 8. So, we have 1,000 pounds. And then, minimize lang natin. So, ngayon meron na tayong value for CY. Substitute na natin siya dito sa equation 1 natin. So, we have EY is equivalent to 1,000 minus 800. So, EY is equivalent to 200 pounds. So, meron na tayong sagot for EY. Kanina, meron na tayong sagot for EX. And tama yung inassume natin na direction, no, for EY, which is downward kasi 200 positive yung nakuha natin. So, meron na tayong dalawang internal forces, X and Y. Ngayon naman kukunin natin yung internal moment na ME. So, gagamitin natin yung free body diagram ng right na section ng E. So, magsasum up tayo ng moments. Sum up moments at E equals 0 since yung ginawa natin na direction ng moment E natin is clockwise. So, ika-clockwise na din natin yung positive. Walang moment dyan si EY and EX kasi dyan tayo nag-moment mismo sa point E, which is wala siyang moment arm, yung dalawang forces na yan. So, wala din silang moment. So, of course, meron tayong moment E. Hindi na kailangan ng moment arm yan kasi moment na yan eh. And then, we have yung CY, meron siyang moment na pa counterclockwise. So, that's a negative CY times 4 kasi 4 yung moment arm ng E papunta dun sa C. So, meron tayong 4 feet. Tapos, ito no, 4 to 4 and then 4 feet din. And then, meron tayong moment na 800 pounds na makikreate ng 800 pounds sa point E. And direction yan is clockwise. So, therefore, positive, no? So, we have plus 800 times 8 feet equals 0. And since CY natin is 1,000 kanina, ito yun, no? Nakuha natin 1,000. Substitute natin. So, we have moment E. Lipat na natin silang dalawa sa kabila, no? Para magkaroon na tayo ng equation for moment E. So, magiging positive yan si CY. So, we have 1,000 times moment arm na 4. Tapos, may negative si 800 times 8. We have moment E is just equivalent to, sa calculator natin, we have 1,000 times 4 minus 800 times 8. That's a negative 2,400. So, negative 2,400. Ibig sabihin yan, or pound-foot yung magiging unit. So, ibig sabihin yan, mali yung inassume natin na direction. So, dapat, counterclockwise. So, magiging positive lang yan. Moment E is positive 2,400 pound-foot. Pero yung direction niya ngayon is, which is counterclockwise. Kasi yun, naging mali yung, or naging negative yung lumabas na sign nung sagot natin. Okay? So, double check lang natin bakit kailangan counterclockwise, kasi yung 800 is magkikreate siya ng clockwise pag nag-moment tayo at point C, no? So, kailangan merong counter dito sa point E. So, ganun lang yung pag-double check niya, no? Ng mga signs ng moments. So, I think ito na yun, no? Para sa sample problem na to. So, see you again sa mga future uploads natin on mechanics of deformable bodies and iba pang subjects na related sa engineering, no? Specifically for civil engineering. So, again, thank you for watching and salamat sa support palagi.